Gosh, man, I feel really bad with the fact that we're making this video, but this did happen, and so I think it is within our right to talk about it, because 1 month ago, we had ourselves the Arizona Coyotes claim big forward Adam Ruzicka off of waivers from the Calgary Flames. This was a pretty big deal because on this day, the Flames lost out on 2 players, I'm pretty sure, to waivers, and Ruzicka happened to be the one heading over to the Yotes. He is a big dude, 24 years old, yada yada yada, 4th round pick by the Flames in 2017, and we had our conversation, we talked about it, we made the video, we said, yeah, this guy could be a pretty interesting project, and when you think about what exactly it is the Arizona Coyotes value, they're always drafting these bigger dudes, these defensemen, these forwards. Everyone they acquire just happens to be big. So for Ruzicka, I mean, 24 years old, 6'4", 216, left-handed center. He's a big guy, he's young-ish, and he does have significant NHL experience playing in a season last year and splitting the season half and half the year before that between the AHL and the NHL. So to see him get placed on waivers by the Calgary Flames after posting up 9 points in 39 games, there was an opportunity for the Coyotes to capitalize on a profile of a guy that they probably would very much like. And they did that. They played him for 3 games. He had 0 points, but that's okay. You take what you get, right? This is a player that's going to come in here and hopefully do his work. But instead, today we have ourselves the news that Adam Ruzicka is getting his contract terminated by the Arizona Coyotes. Why? Here's why. The Coyotes have placed Adam Ruzicka on waivers for the purpose of contract termination hours after a video surfaced on social media from what appears to be Ruzicka doing drugs. Ay, ay, ay. That is not ideal, and when it comes to this, substance and substance abuse, I, like many of you out there watching this video, we don't know what's going on with Adam Ruzicka in his personal life. So all we can do is sit here and hope for the best that Ruzicka is doing all right mentally, that he's doing all right physically, and that this video that was surfacing around of him doing drugs was more so just a lapse of judgment at an improper time and not indicative of a bigger, more serious issue at hand. Now, if you wanted to get the scoop, this is an even bigger, maybe taboo, I guess you could say. Andy and Rono actually tweeted out the video of Ruzicka's story from Instagram. He was a member of the Arizona Coyotes, but maybe not for a long time. He ended up getting waived for termination after this video was posted. Credit to Camille Schreiber, who ended up finding the video itself. But you could see that on Ruzicka's Instagram, he had a story up on his profile, and if you scroll into it, you watch the story. Firstly, there's a video of what appears to be a lion right in front of him. That white substance on the plate, I don't know, maybe it's creatine, maybe it's something else, I don't know, you could talk about it in the comment section below. There's a Corona, so he's kind of maybe buzzed a little bit, whatever, and then the camera flips over to him. He's looking pretty happy right now. He's looking pretty, not sober, I guess you could say, and then he's got a vial that he puts in his mouth, and he plays with a little bit, and it's whatever, he kisses the camera, whatever, yeah, is not a good look. Not a good look. And this is why I said, of course, I don't want to go out there and make it seem like, oh yeah, I'm promoting a guy's lowlights. He did it himself. He posted this on Instagram. And to be fair, he quickly deleted it afterwards, but this entire thing seems to have cost the guy his job, and I can't fault the Arizona Coyotes for putting this player on unconditional waivers and losing him because of this situation. There are clauses within NHL contracts to make sure that things like these do not happen. You know how we talked about the Corey Perry situation and how that was inappropriate but not illegal? This is illegal. Straight up. Maybe not consuming or whatever, you could talk about the intricacies of the law. Oh, what's illegal and what's not? Is it illegal to do something? Is it illegal to possess something? Is it illegal to buy something? At the end of the day, illegal is illegal. There is pretty much a standard morality that is involved with doing recreational drugs like cocaine or maybe, oh, this isn't cocaine, it's creatine, whatever, you talk about whatever you want, but then the vial at the end here makes things very much worse. So, of course, I hope as a human being to a human being, is that Adam Ruzicka is doing okay, and that this video is not an indicator that he is going through something even more drastic and personal, that he feels like he needs to turn to something like this in order to cope. Or this guy is just at a party doing what people do at parties as an NHL athlete making millions and millions of dollars, and he made a bad decision making a post on social media that he probably shouldn't have. Again, we've talked about this, but there are clauses within contracts that allow teams to terminate players based off of disorderly conduct, and this would very much fall under that. There's no NHLPA that's going to get involved here because, hey, the guy posted a video of himself doing illegal things. So, Adam Ruzicka, man, sorry to say, but your job in the NHL does not appear to be like it's going to stick around anymore. And there are some things that I think also need to talk about as well. Like, why are the Coyotes allowed to terminate a player when it's obvious he should be in the player's assistance program? And then there are a few other replies here, like he has to choose to enter the program, and if he makes that choice, nothing is stopping the Coyotes from doing what they think is best for the organization. Like, the difference between this and all the other ones is that when we see players normally enter the Players Association assistance program, like, you don't normally expect it, right? Like, normally guys enter the program and you're like, oh, okay, like, he's going through something. That's good that he's able to reach out and get the help. Ruzicka, firstly, has not made that choice to do that, and secondly, he posted the video himself. Like, what do you want to talk about? Like, this was all here. He's looking like he's having a great time doing it. He's having a blast. And, of course, maybe he's having a blast because he's not sober, but still, there's a difference here that I think very much justifies the reason the Arizona Coyotes decided to make this happen. And besides, it's not really like they're losing out on a player that was all too good anyway. I mean, he had 0 points in the 3 games played that he had. Sure, there's promise, there's potential here. He's 24 years old, there's room to grow, especially as a big left-handed center. But at the end of the day, Adam Ruzicka, man, you done goofed. Like, I'm sorry. Get whatever help it is that you need, but you done goofed, and nothing is going to change that. You know how they say that reasons are not justifications? Like, oh, I killed that guy, but I did it because I was angry that he, I don't know, taunted my child or whatever. Like, sure, reasons make things understandable, but they do not make things excusable. There's a difference, and having some sort of an abuse issue or whatever, like, I'm just speculating here, does not mean that you're allowed to go out there and post about it online. So the Arizona Coyotes are well within their right to terminate the contract after this entire thing went down. So Adam Ruzicka, if he does need help, I hope he gets out there and gets it. If the Arizona Coyotes decide that, I don't know, he maybe needs to go through it, I don't know if it's like within their right to make that choice for him, but like, we'll see. We'll see. Tomorrow, we'll expect Ruzicka to be no longer on an NHL team. I don't think anybody's going to put a claim in for this guy. He only got claimed by Arizona last time, so we'll see what happens here with the Yotes putting him on waivers for number 2. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below about the Adam Ruzicka Instagram situation. I hope you enjoyed this Vrishashros 99, and bye.